Bismarck, let's start this round with you, round 4, as it were, as far as the budget is concerned. Bite the bullet or let the bullet bite you. Now, it looks like we don't have a consensus as far as whether this will deliver recovery or growth. And you said we shouldn't even start from there. We should continue. But one key issue raised was the budget performance of 2016. And we go back to what Senator Udodoma says yesterday about the real GDP growth. As far as the performance and the targets were in the red.
Yes.
So, if this was a scorecard for 2016, give us a sense of what the 2017 scorecard will most likely look like based on the assumptions, the framework, and the expectations.
First of all, 2016 budget was only passed in May. There was padding and all that.
Brouhaha.
Yeah, and so,
with the budget missing at some point.
Yeah, there's so many things. So 2016 is not a good year to evaluate the performance of the economy. 2017 is going to be better because the budget is going to be passed. I suspect that you're going to have a supplementary budget because this is not enough. You will have a supplementary budget during the year. Oil production will go, you see, to get back to growth, right? Once oil production, you get that 400, 500,000 barrels back, you're already in positive growth, right? With price at 55 today and the benchmark at 42, there's enough headroom for you to get there. So budget 2017 is going to get you probably into growth, but what is going to get you into recovery are those 3 issues I talked about. Bringing down the interest rates so that your debt service burden is not killing, right? 2, making sure that you spend more than you do and impactful spending, ideologically the Keynesian model. And thirdly, and most importantly, putting the forex market into an efficient mode. It is now inefficient. If you don't do those 3 things, forget it.
Well, Obayomi, as far as the recovery and growth is concerned, what's your view about being a member of the Chevening alumni and sitting also at KPMG? You only see not only what goes on in Nigeria, but you're on the board of KPMG across West Africa region. Do you think there's anything we can look at our neighbors and can bring on the table here?
Well, I think,
and don't forget, sorry, before I let you answer, ECOWAS 2 days ago says Nigeria and other member states should get their acts together because looks like things are getting really tough. Benin Republic is having a discussion right now with the IMF because Nigeria's economy is hurting its closest neighbor to the west.
Absolutely. Well, one of the things that we've not been doing well as a nation from 1998, after the military left, is actually to use the budget as an instrument for fiscal reform. In the past, under the military, soon after the announcement of the budget, there will be Finance Miscellaneous Act provisions that will be enacted that will deal with customs issues, tax issues, and all of that. And every year, it's a standard, it's a global best practice. After your budget, there must be changes to your tax laws. That has not happened in Nigeria. The last time we amended a tax law was in 2007, 9 years ago. But the whole world has moved on.
If you look at Nigerians are scared about hearing change in tax law.
Well, it's not necessarily increase in tax. It's about improvement in administration.
Once you mention tax change.
Well, but we have to live with the reality. We have to pay taxes. I mean, taxes are certain as debt, and without the government cannot fund its expenditure.
In a few seconds, what would you like to see in the changes in the tax law?
First is, I would like to see improvement in the administration of tax laws. I'm using technology. We need to leverage on technology, to improve our revenue collection. Again, we'd like to see the FRS and the state tax agencies to actually broaden the tax base by getting companies in the informal sector, doing businesses, moving lots of money to come into the tax net. And also for individuals as well, to also be paying their taxes. I mean, under the tax policy, we are meant to move from direct to indirect taxes, focusing more on consumption, because there's a higher yield and there's lower cost of collection of taxes. So those at the high level, some of the reforms that we need to implement in the tax system.
Okay.